Hi, I'm Breanna with Healthy Skin AZ and Breanna Thomas Healthy Skin and Beauty, and today I want to share my top tips for more lovely looking lashes. So as you can see today, I don't have any eye makeup on, and I wanted to share with you the state that my lashes are currently in, why they have gotten so short, what I'm doing to make them grow, and some things that you can do at home to get your lashes as long and lush as possible, as well as share some tips on how to get the best eyelash application you possibly can. One thing I learned recently that actually can damage lashes is using a sleep mask. Lately, I have been having the hardest time sleeping, and I thought possibly using a sleep mask at night would help keep the light out and would give me a better night's rest. And while I wasn't awakened by any lights coming in the morning, I did notice after a few months that my lashes were getting smaller and smaller and a lot more brittle. And I would have to say that while using a mask did help with sleep, it really didn't make me very happy with how my lashes look. There are lots of options today for enhancing the look of your eyelashes. One of them is eyelash extensions, where you actually have somebody place individual hairs on your lashes and they last for weeks at a time. Kind of like getting false nails, but for your eyelashes. This works great and looks beautiful on many, many women, but I personally have tried it 3 or 4 times over the last few years, and for me, it hasn't worked out very well. My eyes have hurt, they've gotten very, very red, and I've actually got an eye infection a couple of times. So I actually like to use some eyelash growth serums, and now that my lashes are a little more damaged and brittle than they have been in the past, I'm going to start using a couple of really popular eyelash serums and share with you the growth over the next few months. On my left eye, I'll be using Luscious. It's the most popular topical prescription eyelash growth serum on the market. Many women use it, many women love it, and it is very effective. I've used it in the past, and I have found that it actually creates a little bit of a red line right where I apply it, so right above the lash line. It almost looks like I have red eyeliner. I'm gonna try it again because it worked really, really well for me. I had really long, full lashes after a few months, but I wanna see if that redness, that increased vascularity comes back, and I want to share with you my results. So the Luscious is going to be worn on my left eye every night for the next few months. Another product that is really great that actually was off the market for a little while is Revitalash, and Revitalash is also incredibly popular. I love it because it has a really teeny tiny soft tip that just goes on really quite nicely on the lash line. It's not a prescription product, it's a more natural product than Luscious, and it doesn't have the side effects of potentially creating redness on the lash line or changing the eye color. I never had any issue with my eye turning color, and I personally don't know anyone that has, but I know with Luscious it is a possibility. Back to the Luscious, I actually can't stand the brushes that come with it. They're very hard, they're very coarse. And so what I like to use is a really, really soft eyeliner brush when I apply this. So what I do is I just take a drop, I put it in the lid, and then I take my eyeliner brush, moisten it, and then I apply it directly on the upper lash line before I go to bed. And so that's what I found works the best for using Luscious. Another option for strengthening the lashes is a lash extender. There are many primers on the market, and think of a lash primer or a lash extender almost as conditioner for your hair. We condition our hair every day. This in particular actually just a little bit white on the tube. It's actually just conditioner for your eyelashes. And I like to use it before I apply mascara. I basically just coat my lashes from base to tip with a little bit of this primer. I let it sit for about 10 seconds. I do another coat, and then I apply my mascara. My lashes look fuller, thicker, and longer. And the conditioning ingredients in this product help to strengthen my lashes over time. I particularly don't like using most commercial mascaras, and that's why I've come out with my own that doesn't have any harsh chemicals. What a lot of women don't realize is that many mascaras on the market contain lacquer, shellac, enamel, things that actually we would think of as like varnish or furniture polish. They make the lashes super shiny and really dark, but they're really bad for our lashes. They make them super brittle, and that tends to break them down over time. Another option that we have for enhancing the look of our lashes is to use false lashes. One of the things that I find women do wrong when they apply their eyelashes is they just pull them off from the corner. That ends up bending the lashes. What I like to do is to take my thumb and gently roll them down like that, so none of the lashes bend or break. That way they're all still intact. Now I'm going to apply my lashes using two different techniques. I'll be using the Huda Beauty Lash Glue, which I actually really like. I've used a lot of lash glues over the years, and I've found that they make my eyes red and irritated, and I don't really like that. So what I'm going to do now is just apply a thin layer of glue. I'm going to make a little bubble on the tip of the glue tube and just gently run it along the lash line, kind of dragging that glue along the edge, just like that. So as you can see, I just applied a fine little strip of glue right along the lashes. So now what I'm going to do is take with my tweezers and I just tap it down right onto my lashes. It's not touching the skin at all, it's directly on my lashes. Now this particular glue dries really fast, which I love, and they already feel secure, so I'm pretty pleased with the application on this eye. Many women say to me that they just don't feel comfortable applying lashes to themselves because they feel they're going to stab themselves in the eye with the tweezer, or they just can't quite get the lashes to look as good as they would like them to. And so there's this little eyelash applicator that I've recently fallen in love with. I have the lashes in there already, and I've already applied the glue. I want to show you how easy it is to apply, and you don't have to be nervous of using false lashes anymore when you have such a handy little tool. So I'm just gently resting the lashes on my lash line, and with the little clamp, I'm picking up the outer edge of the lashes and gently placing them towards the end of my lash line. Sometimes I need to use my fingers a little bit to guide them in, and that's okay. Then I take the clamp again, grab the front lashes ever so slightly, and guide them into the inner corner. I just slightly press down, and the lashes are on with nothing sharp or pointy directed at my eye. Now that we have our lashes on, there's one last thing to make sure they look completely flawless. We don't want the glue to show, and so in order to make sure that it looks completely seamless, I like to apply a liquid black eyeliner. This one in particular doesn't contain any of the chemicals that most eyeliners have that are really potentially toxic to our bodies and irritating to our eyes. What I like to do is just make sure to cover just ever so slightly the line where the glue is. I like to get right in this inner corner of the eye. That tends to make the lash line look a little more full and makes it look like you're not wearing false lashes. Something else that I like to do to make sure that my lashes last as long as possible and I can reuse them over time is, instead of using mascara to bind my lashes to the actual lashes, is to take the liquid eyeliner and just gently blend them together. It's much less hard on the lashes. It really tends to darken your own lashes and makes everything look a lot more polished. So I've already gone ahead and done that. You can add a little mascara to your bottom lashes and you're good to go. So those are my best tips on making your lashes look as good as they possibly can. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and go visit breannathomas.com and sign up for email updates where I share my tips on how to have healthy, more beautiful skin.